Is this racist? Is this one racist?
Is this a massage clue, is it? Is that what we're seeing here?
6 down.
Six down.
Nothing ends in M.
I suddenly empathise with Judith Collins saying she couldn't do Parliament over Zoom.
Beautiful.
I'm very impressed with the collective intellect of the chat.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know.
So what do we think the actual literal clue is?
You reckon it might have been?
Welcome. Sorry, right before I was supposed to be coming on, Anna, who is my partner, for those who don't know, dropped her AirPods in a glass of water, and so I had to quickly offer her some advice. I said that it was the case with the AirPods in, and I suggested that she should quickly take them out so that all the components can dry. But then she thought that would power them on, which wouldn't be good. So it's a bit of a dilemma. Perhaps we can all solve it together, as we will the crossword. And with me to do that today is someone who you will have all noticed as a bit of a gun, a bit of a. He was actually described by someone as a dark horse. Lucian Thomas.
Hello, everyone.
Thanks for
Good
coming
morning.
on. And I got a great anagram for your name.
Oh,
You've got some really it's a beautiful array of letters that can make a number of. And I was actually hoping that you had a moustache today, as you often do.
no, I've trimmed my moustache. It was going to be my level 2 look.
Nice.
But it might have to be delayed. I might have to grow it back.
Yeah. Well, especially with an anagram like that. Welcome. You have been a bit of a dark horse. You kind of you tend to watch and then just kind of come in there just at the right time with the right answer that kind of breaks through often what's been minutes of deadlock. Tell us a bit about your crossword journey. How did you learn? How did you come to love crosswords?
So I mean, I guess I've had a cushy office job without any oversight for probably almost 10 years now. And so I've been doing crosswords with workmates, a lot of them older, currently at staff. I have Crossword Club with Barbara Smith, who's she probably wouldn't like me saying this, but an old woman. She's the editor of the Get Growing newsletter. And we photocopy the cryptic out of the Herald and do it. Sometimes Kate Newton, who some of you know, joins us.
I'm hoping Kate Newton actually joins us today. I think she had, which is clearly a comms failure on my part, but she had thought that this was like a Zoom call where we're all on there, and she was like, I'm still in my pajamas at 10:30, so I don't want to join. But I said, no, it's fine. It's all about the comments. Anyway, that's just a bit of Kate Newton gossip.
I had to change out of my dressing gown for this, so you're welcome, everyone.
That sounds like it would keep you, though. That kind of
Yeah, you sort of you get into a run with it. Like I think Alex has mentioned, you can tell who the setter is quite often with the Herald, and occasionally they sort of change it up, and it gets a bit more difficult. But if you do it every morning, you can normally blitz through the normal Herald cryptic. So I quite like this sort of Everyman or Every Mum, as we were calling it.
Yes,
crossword.
It's a bit more
difficult
challenging
in the group
Yeah.
setting. It's quite good to get people's thoughts and feedback and new ways of understanding clues. I didn't know some of the technical details, like a look-see, or I didn't know that had a name.
That's the great thing about teaching yourself, is that you don't need to know the necessarily the theory or the technical terms. You just do it. You just intuit. Just for a bit of a subplot that's going on in the background of the stream, I kind of thought I'd bring up this comment, which so Anna is currently finding some rice to deal with her pods, but thankfully they're still connected to her phone, so it's good. Let's crack into it. Where do you want to start, Thomas? Are you the kind of lawful, chaotic? What do you got? Those ones. Where do you want to start?
What I said. Normally, when I do it with the Herald, I actually just go down the list of clues to see how many I can solve without getting the other letters. But for one like this, let's just start with one across and then work from there.
Great. I mean, that definitely gels with my approach. I found it difficult last week when we started in the bottom right-hand corner. Okay, here we go. One across. Someone helping Everest's reconnoiters. How do you even say that word?
I'm not going to try. I know what the answer is, but I'll let the comments go for it.
Someone helping Everest's reconnoiters, and if anyone has any tips on the pronunciation on that, that'd be great. Planning ascent primarily. Okay, I've got it too. It's a classic, and well, everyone in the comments has it as well. Classic. First letter of each word type of clue, which is actually not so hard to start with for an every mum. This is really good. I feel like for a couple of these observer everymans, we've really struggled on that one across, and it's kind of been a bit of a disheartening beginning. Where to from here? Are you going to stick with your cryptic style, or should we make use of these clues?
Let's go for 5 across then.
Okay. Musical parade. Very short clue. Sorry, I'm just going to get Anna to use my headphones so I don't have to listen to myself on delay in the background. Anna, do you want to use these headphones? Yeah. I'll be right back.
Rebecca's commented something with band. I was thinking it could be something with line. No, we've got a lot of music heads on the chat.
Some major subplots in this stream. Have we got it yet? What is going on in the comments? Something with band. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking, given it's two four-letter words to do with music. Well, I think we should move on from that one. let's move on. Shall we keep?
Should we just go for 2 down? Now we've got a
Yes.
letter.
I like how we've abandoned that strategy straight away.
Yeah, I'm not sure it works for the Everyman.
Yeah, we got lulled by that first one. Feel aversion to some chateau. A little note on this one. In the actual crossword, chateau has a little one of those little triangles above the A. But my phone's text reader doesn't like those type of symbols. There we go. Hate. A look-see. Well, this top left corner is feeling nice and friendly. Sorry, just gonna do a thing. Just need to adjust my boom microphone. Should we do this across, or do you want to get a couple more downs?
I would normally go for a down one here. I would do 3 down and then 4 down before I start.
Let's do 3 down.
o'clock.
Goodness, die cutter in need of repair. And I will just make sure we've got the whole thing in shot.
I would assume this is going to be an anagram of die cutter, synonym for goodness.
We've got an offer of rectitude.
I'm not sure I could define that word, but it does work.
Yes, I think in need of repair is the anagram pointer in this clue, if it is indeed that. Yeah, rectitude. Do we have do we have confirmation that that is a word and that it means goodness? Yes. Great, because I just Googled it. Googling, actually, this would be an interesting kind of topic to kind of open up to the group. The people's thoughts around. Oh,
you've missed
How
a T
have I-
after the C.
T after the C. Rectitude. I was misreading it. Goodness. It's already looking a mess. I've just made that U look even worse by trying to go over it. Okay, rectitude. I'm sorry for misreading that. 4 down. Jazzman regularly seen with meadow flower.
Not sure who the jazz man is.
I'm guessing it possibly is a word that is both a jazz man's name and also a meadow flower, and that we don't have any sort of tricky anagram or anything in here. I mean, my knowledge of flowers is terrible. My knowledge of jasmine is only marginally better. Oh. Azalea.
Is Azalea a jazz man in any way?
I mean, this comes back to that question of, do you Google? To Google or not to Google? I mean, this is probably one where it might be cheating to Google. Ah,
Oh, yes.
right. Okay. So it's and then Lee for meadow. Wow. Nice. So that's a little word to look out for then in the Everyman, the regularly. So that's taking the A, the Z, and the A from Jazzman. It's a Lee for a meadow, and it's Azalea. Should we tackle this 9 across?
Yep.
Arranged toccatas, far from legato. Okay, well, it seems pretty straightforward that it's an anagram of toccatas, and I would say I've got the word.
Yep. But I think all the music heads here will have this one.
Yeah, Matthew's got it. So does Nisha and David and Sarah. Staccato. That's 2 C's, yeah? Yeah, 2 C's. Okay. Your choice. Guest's choice, Thomas.
Oh, let's go for, is it 11 there? The I something E?
Yes, it is. With no means of escape from latex, I cry, bin pants. I think this is my favorite clue so far. Is this an anagram of, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Might be an anagram of I cry bin pants. And I think I've maybe got it. No. It might be thinking, something like inescapable. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was thinking inescapable, but it's got escape in the clue.
Yeah, and it's got a Y in it as well, and a T, which is not an inescapable. But something like that. Oh, maybe it's actually... Dave reckons it might be inextricably.
Yeah, that would work, I think. For latex, I cry bin.
Yeah. Latex, I cry bin. Nice. Inextricably. That's definitely my favorite clue in the 9 episodes we've done of this so far. Thomas, do you think that 5 is looking pretty good?
Yeah, let's go for 5 down. We've got a couple of letters there.
What's given to yobs? Spirits, lagers, wine? It's a 555, and it's not going to fit in this frame, but let me assure you there's no other clues down there. but let's mark it out as well. That finishes there. Yeah, it is quite a Chumbawamba clue. In fact, both the last clue and this clue are feeling quite a bit kind of Chumbawamba-y. Okay, so what do we actually think the synonym is here?
Not sure on this one at the moment. I kind of feel the first word might be shout, or short.
Ah, short.
Oh, yes.
So short, sharp, shock.
Short, sharp shots.
A Chumbawamba clue. I mean, it's definitely not a technical crossword term. It was, I think, just reminding Sam of the band Chumbawamba and the song, which I've forgotten the title of, but the one that starts with "I get knocked down and I get up again." Is that Chumbawamba?
Definitely Chumbawamba.
That was a strange time. The year 1999 or something. I feel like that was on the soundtrack to. Oh no, it was earlier than that because it was on the soundtrack to World Cup '98, FIFA World Cup '98, France. So it must have been released in '97 or '98. Anyway, tub thumping. Thank you. What do we think? Short something could be ghost as well. For the spirits. We might need a bit more intelligence for this one. But we've got some nice starting points, I think.
Should we try 6 or 7 down and work backwards to 5 down?
Yeah. Let's go 6. Old fellow, confounded pest, if not on topic. It's a 3-5. Oh, why have I got a line there? Oh, wait, we're going 6 down. That was weird. So there's a hyphen here. Is it? Oh yeah, I was wondering if it was off-piste as well. But why is it off? Oh, confounded pest.
And old fellow would be OF.
Ah. Oh, I see. OF and then pest if. Right. Off-piste. It's one of my favorite things to say. Off-piste. Even though I don't ski. Okay. Good. Making ground. Should we keep going on the downs, then try and get this 5 across? Or Eddie wants to revisit 5 across right now. I'm just quite keen to get one more little clue in there. I'm going to go 7.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 7 down.
7. I think it could be showboat as well, which I see Eddie has posted.
A little tribal sacrament in the wood.
As well.
In wood.
Oh, yes. And I think it's definitely showboat for 5 across then, and this is a
yeah. It is a look-see. Balsa. Okay, so we'll go back just to remind people of what that 5 across clue was. It was a musical parade showboat. We're thinking? We're locking that in? Still a bit odd, I reckon.
I mean, a musical is a show, and there are parade boats.
I guess to parade, you're kind of showboating. Cool. Okay, so it's looking like that is probably shout or short or something like that. Where should we go now? Do we want to kind of finish off this right-hand corner before we go back to 5?
Finish off the top
let's
right
do
and see if we can get 14 across as a way to make 5 down easier.
Cool. 8 down. Each lecturer scratching head, frantic, seething. For some reason, I think this is I've got apoplectic in my head. But I don't know why, and I don't even know if that fits. I mean, it popped into my head because of lec for lecture and tick in frantic, I think.
Yes, and each will be a pop.
What? Why is that?
If something's each, it's a pop, a person.
I've never heard that. Okay, so a pop, a pop, and then lec for lecturer, tick. Is a tick kind of scratching the head? And then it means frantic, seething.
Yeah, I think this one works.
This one works. Okay, apoplectic. Very nice. Okay, that whatever the fuck that is, 10 across is looking pretty good. Ladies' man returning, embracing initially everyone. Ladies' man. It's got initially in there. Is it just fellow? Not quite. There's too many letters. Sorry, Mia. So I'm wondering if it's ladies. It's something that means a ladies' man, and it's embracing ELM. Maybe. Oh, we've got people think it's fellow, and we're now trying to figure out why.
Oh, a ladies' man returning as wolf backwards.
Ah. Okay, there we go. So it just means man. So ladies' man is wolf backwards, and it's embracing the first letters of everyone ladies to make fellow. Great. Okay. Let's tackle this 14 across and see if we can buy ourselves an extra little letter for the 5 down, the big one. Achievement on field that might involve rabbit. I'm guessing it's probably pet something.
Oh, I think Anna's got it. That's very good.
Oh, great. The bunny fan in the comments. Really good. Very nice. Okay, is it time? It's time to go back. I mean, to be honest, we're not really any further because it's at least confirmed that it probably is short, sharp, something. Let's take another look at it. What's given to yobs? Spirits, lagers, wine. So yes, Mia did say short, sharp shots. I'm still not sure why it would be that. Yeah. Could also be stout. Could be stout, shandy, drink. So we've still got a lot of work to do. Okay, I agree. Let's kind of continue on, and we can get more letters. I'm actually going to bring us further down the right here because we're on a roll, and we can kind of then work our way back across. So let's do 15 down, and people can keep mulling the yobs. Set up spy, hiding a ruble, leading to palaver. Could it be an anagram of spy and a ruble? And it means palaver? She's here.
Oh, hello, Kate.
Glad you showed up, Kate. Yeah, I'm thinking yeah, it seems like that would be the most likely thing, eh? Spy and a ruble, and it means palaver. And probably ending in a Y.
Hmm. No, we might need a few more for this. We could try going across on 18.
Yeah, cool. I'm sure someone will very soon pull out a synonym for palaver that starts with an R. 18 across. Step gives way in, we're told. So, given it says we're told, it might be a kind of a sound-alike type of clue. Step gives way in. Yeah, that's kind of the zone I had in my head. Yeah, sorry for anyone who was going to do the junior crossword. Just
As long as you don't spoil the junior jumble.
Ignore that. Step gives way in. Could it be, I mean, given where the I is, could it be something that sounds like way in?
Maybe trying to figure out what the step is, if it's sort of a walking step or a process step.
Oh.
Trip.
Nice offer. Yeah. Like an actual physical step, or
gate.
Oh, that is really good. I think that's it, surely, because it sounds like a way in, a gate, and it's gate for step. Really nice. I'm locking it in. Beautiful. Okay. Shall we revisit this potential anagram in 15 down now that we've got this
I
letter?
think if it's gate, it's not an anagram.
Huge news. Yes, you're right. Unless it's something out, some other arrangement. It could still be. I mean, I don't want to hang on to this anagram thing unnecessarily, but it could be an anagram of spy hiding. It's just that hiding kind of sounded like a word that you would use to.
We've got.
Oh. Well, it doesn't use the word hiding.
Oh, yes.
But
it does use the word rig and a ruble in a mole, which is a spy.
Really nice. So set up, rig, and then ruble and mole for spy. Really good. Nice one, Alex and Rachel. And good morning, Rachel. Rigmarole. Okay. And yes, Kate made the good point that it couldn't have been an anagram of spy and hiding because there's no R in those two words, which I I failed to see. Well, we've done that, and the reason we're down in this corner is to try and get back across to this. I mean, well, it's not the only reason. The reason is just to do the crossword. But so, do we dare do this long word that ends in A to try and buy us this first letter of this one here, or what do you want to do?
I think that the long one's sort of a high risk, high reward strategy. Normally, I would maybe try for 26.
Okay, nice.
But we can go high risk, high reward. Maybe
not a gambling man. You're more a kind of a trader.
It's just functional crosswording.
Okay, ovine or ovine. Ovine detailed by Eliot in parts of book. So possibly an anagram of ovine and E? Maybe? Although that's a strange word.
Ovine is sheep.
I don't know. I mean, that sounds. I think if you said that in a convincing way, I would have totally believed you. Yeah, there's some good offers here that Elliot could be the letters TS. Sheets. Sheets is nice. We've had it confirmed that ovine is sheepy. And we've got yeah, so TS for Elliot, and then a little bit of sheep. Are we happy with that?
I'm happy with that. The chat seems happy with it.
The chat is into it. Okay, let's do this 22 down. Love a little 4-letter word. Frenchman is tense finding water sprayed.
It's M for monsieur.
Yeah, M for monsieur is, and then T for tense. Nice. Okay, 24 across or 19 down? What would you prefer?
Let's go for 24. We've got a few more letters in that. That's the main metric for clue solving, I think, the number of letters.
Orchestral performance. Singer Rita's Brazil Bound? Question mark. Is it? We've got a good question here. What does a question mark mean? I don't really have a good answer for that. Do you have a good answer for that, Thomas?
No, I know if you do if anyone does the New York Times crossword. They have a very good app. The question mark actually means it's a cryptic clue because a lot of them aren't. And as for Alexander's clue, I would say it's oratorio instead of oratoria for to Rio.
Ah, nice.
And it is very modern having a Rita Ora reference in there.
Yeah. Okay. So oratorio, and so it's singer, to Rio. Okay, nice. $19 down. Let's do that. Everyman going north. Hostelries providing stops. So, as we've discussed in the past, everyman sometimes means me or I.
Providing stops.
Yeah. So few offers in here. Oh. Oh, that's pretty that's pretty strong. So are embers stops? Oh, M-bars. What are M-bars?
Fine. M bars to stop, check, or hinder by, or as if enclosing with bars.
Nice. Oh, sorry, Sarah. I missed your suggestion ages ago. M-bars. Okay. Also a word for... yes, right, as an embargo. I think when Billy's autocorrect kept saying embers, I couldn't get the kind of the noun of the word out of my head. And so that was strange. Okay, embars. Nice. Okay. Where do we want to go? Do we want to go back home to 5 down?
I mean, we don't have that many more letters for 5 down. Should we have a look at that?
No.
Assume
The
it's
bigger.
20 across, the
Yeah.
nice big one there.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. I just need to kind of pan across here. Oh,
Yeah, it keeps going.
it's actually not a pan. That is a track, as I learned in film 101. And it wasn't a track really. It was just me clumsily moving my phone. 20 across. Film's a bird that was in country once. It is a big word. It's actually, but it's 2, so it's not as scary. Film's a bird that was in country once.
Any reference of a bird in a country, it's quite hard to get away from Turkey, but that doesn't really fit anywhere.
A few good country offers here. Yes. Western Samoa. Type of film. Nice. So is the bird in this a more? Like Westerns a more? Films a bird? There we go. Nice. Okay. I feel like it's not going to be until 25 across that we're going to be able to determine whether this is short, sharp, shock, or shots. So let's try and eventually get there. How do we want to get there? What's the next step in this journey? Do we want to go home? Do we want to go back up and kind of keep going down from the top left? Because there's a few.
Yeah, let's go back up to those top left ones we haven't done.
Okay. 13 across is an interesting one that ends in a very messy U. Boyfriend to play fiddle noisily. Is it bow? So like a bow, like it's a sound-alike one. To bow a fiddle, and a bow is in a boyfriend. Nice. Bow, 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 bow. Good. 12 down. Let's do that. President of Spain in canyon with scrubland. I'll just move this down here again. Oh man, this camera's getting laggy. 6-4.
I have no idea who the president of Spain is. Thought they had a king. Oh, I know who it is. It's a US president.
Ah, nice. I get it. So it's another word for canyon, which is gorge. So the E is for Espagne, I'm guessing. And then bush. Bush is scrubland. Really nice. $17 across. Let's do that. Wanting more slice of gâteau with extra piping. And again, just to be complete, the A had a little triangle on top of it in the actual paper, just in case that makes a cryptic difference. Yeah, right, okay.
And I think I have it, but I'm just trying to work backwards to the rest of the clue.
Good little bit of trivia here. It's called a chapeau. Yes, there's a few good offers here. I was thinking it had to have involve greed. Billy's greedier fits. Piping reed. I mean, wanting more would be greedy. Rather than greedily or greedier. I guess greedier could work. Wanting more, greedier. Yeah.
I would think it's greedier for wanting more, but
And so, but
tips would be short, sharp.
Yes, true. It does get us to that. So, how are we getting to greedier? So, we're getting the G from gâteau. which is strange because like it says a slice of gâteau. I mean, it's got to be greedier, but yeah, and it was on that vibe as well. Extra piping, reedier. Yeah, it could just be as simple as that. G with reedier.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to just put it in. And consequences be damned. Okay. We're getting closer and closer to short, sharp something. Okay. 16 down is probably the most logical next step. No good, silver-tongued Weasley type, written up in a book. Another modern reference here. So are we thinking that it is an actual character, or are we thinking it's like a type of character, like a villain? Hmm. Might go either this 21 or the 23.
Let's try the 21.
21. Met up with scripture that's sacred.
So met up would make it start with TEM.
Yeah.
Torah. Oh, no. It's totem, yes. Sarah's got it. Scripture is OT for Old Testament.
Wow. The things you need to know. Totem. Really good. Okay, let's do this 23 across. That'll help us out with the 16 down. Pair of kings. You could do better.
It's 3-3.
Love a good 3-3.
Oh, yes. I've got this. So does Eddie.
Mmm. Tut tut. Shall we just close the loop on this and do 25 across, just to give us maximum clues? 25 across. Counterfeit stone that's worn on March 17th.
That's quite a good clue.
Ah. That is really good. Really good. Shamefully, I blanked on what was on March 17th. Clearly letting down my Irish heritage. Okay. It's short, sharp shock. I was advocating for it against the intense pressure of short, sharp shots, which is a series of words I've never heard in sequence before. But there we go. Let's go do it. Let's just go back to the clue to confirm. Ooh, 5 down. What's given to yobs? Spirits, lagers, wine.
So is it a short spirit, a short serving spirit, a sharp lager, and a shock of wine?
Possibly. What is a yob anyway? Is a yob kind of like a, an undesirable kind of person?
Yeah, it's sort of a very British term for a kind of like a proto chav, maybe.
Yeah. Proto chav. Ah. Yeah, proto chav, a hooligan. So, hang on, Dave's got a theory. I'm trying to
I like that.
Yeah, so shorts is spirits. Harps is lagers. I don't get that reference, but I'm sure it's accurate. Ah ha ha. The Guinness logo is a harp.
There's an Irish lager called Harp Lager. Yeah.
Ah, there you go. And hock. I'm pretty sure I have heard hock wine before. Anyway, there we go. Short, sharp shock. And I'm wondering if there's some sort of reference to like shock therapy for yobs in the clue. Don't know. Anyway, I'm glad we got there. 16 down. Let's go back there. No good, silver-tongued Weasley type written up in book.
It's a Shakespearean character, probably.
So probably ends in like, is it Horatio? Oh no, that's not how you spell that. But I'm wondering if it ends in like Shio, like T-I-O.
Weasley type could be a rat.
Is that how you spell Horatio? No.
No.
How do you? but could end with ratio. Oh, libretto. Oh, otter. So it's a Weasley type written up would be otter, and so where do we get the lib from? I mean, I'm fully convinced. I just want to square away the lib part. Yeah, I'm not sure though, because lib isn't the glib without the G. Ah, I see. No good. Right. Okay. We've got there. And lib, because the reason I wasn't convinced that lib equals book is that book is the entire thing, right? Libretto. Very nice. That's it. We're done. Thank you all. I wasn't quite mentally ready to finish then, but we're here. We're done. We've only taken an hour and a quarter. I think that's pretty quick. It's not the quickest every mum we've done, but it's pretty good. What have we learnt? A few words in there that I hadn't heard before. Oratorio.
Well, what was everyone's favorite clue? I quite liked the George Bush and Shamrock. I thought that was quite good.
Yeah, the George Bush was really nice. Shamrock, I did really enjoy Shamrock, and it really showed up my lack of ability to hold dates. I think my favorite clue, even though it wasn't like the the one that fitted together the best, but it was just for the wording, was the one about latex and bin pants. This one, with no means of escape from latex, I cry bin pants, which to me is just a very comedic scene to imagine. Yeah. Nisha also liked the bin pants. Great. And yes, Gate was also really good. Yeah. That was a great get. Okay, we're back tomorrow. My enthusiasm for this is certainly not waning, even though this lockdown is getting very tiresome and old. Thanks so much, Thomas, for joining.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
I really hope that you do grow back your mo, so that you can own the name Anish Mo Slut. And see you all tomorrow morning, 10:30, for another crossword, which will be much easier than this. We're doing the Sunday Star Times. See you later.